My name is Richie Williamson, and I am the Permanent Secretary-Treasurer for the class of 1962. And having had 4 years of undergraduate at NC State, which we'll talk about, I also came back and did graduate school work here and was on the faculty for 4 years. But the undergraduate school, what drew me to NC State was the fact that we had, as a university, the first and only operating nuclear reactor on a college campus. And one of the great experiences in my young life in studying nuclear physics was to be able to operate that reactor through a full startup operations and shutdown. Something unique that very few undergraduates would ever get that opportunity. Another great remembrance on the academic side was having completed all of my coursework and being in an advanced placement in my studies. I was allowed to take 2 graduate school courses in my senior year that would count for graduate work when I returned to the graduate school for study. One of the courses I took was an initial class in computers. 1962, the only class in computers was a graduate level course. Today, it's a course that you take in the first grade, I believe. So it was kind of unusual. We were in the days where we were using cards. We were programming in languages called SOAP and IT. Those were forerunners to Fortran for those who are engineering students. This was the really early days in the computer world. I did enjoy my opportunity to be a first resident in Bregal Dormitory, which opened my freshman year, generally not available to freshmen. But a couple of friends of mine whose classmates had not returned with them were able to get 2 guys from my town into their dormitory, and so I had 2 lovely years in the first operational years at Bregal Dormitory. One of the things that I did enjoy greatly on this campus was the intramural program. I had the opportunity to play all 13 sports. I had the opportunity to officiate in all 13 sports. And through that officiating, and the gentleman who was the head of the intramural program, Art Hoke, he also was the person who assigned high school football officials. So when I returned to graduate school, I began officiating football for him, which led to me working as a major college official in the Atlantic Coast Conference and working 8 bowl games, including the Rose Bowl, all because of officiating in intramural sports at North Carolina State. Creativity level of greatest memory, the university had a program called Friends of the College, and it was a series of 7 classical music events. We, as undergraduates working with Henry Bowers in the Student Union and the Interfraternity Council, thought that it would be appropriate to try to create a similar series that would be of popular music. And so I got to work with 2 or 3 other undergraduates, structured the financing for a program called New Arts, and the New Arts was 4,000 seats in Reynolds Coliseum, and the cost of the concert was $1. And of those people, the type that we had were the Fifth Dimension, Dionne Warwick, and similar types of people who came, and our undergraduates got to see those performances for $1. So an opportunity to be creative in my time at NC State. Obviously, I thought the world of this place and still do. Thank you.